Welcome, my name is Matt, aka Roadjet88. We're getting into Star Wars guys of Heroes, Guild Territory Battles, Geonosis, Republic Offense. Day 3, Phase 2. Now let's see if we made any progress. A little bit. Okay, so, what happened here? What happened is we did not get enough victory stars to be able to progress that territory into phase 2. So basically what they're doing is making us continue working on it. We got to progress to the other territories with our fleet and our southern territories. We can take a look to see how much is left, and we are still a stretch away from that first star rarity or star victory. And this could, honestly, again, this particular territory battle is meant to be very hard difficulty. In the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes gaming, they have various different difficulty modes. There's easy, moderate, hard, very hard, and then deadly difficulties. And I'm half suspicious that they have this Geonosis territory battle set for deadly difficulty mode. So that's why the expectation is as high as it is. We can try to put a little emphasis on that one. We have a pretty good stretch to make with sand dunes as well. And honestly, probably we have 2 days with each phase. So, well, here it's saying 17 hours, 29 minutes, so I might be wrong on that. If it was me for my guild, I would say, let's see if we can't push Count Dooku's Hangar, but I would almost request that it be kind of whoever has the strongest characters applied into this. Focus on the platoons, the battles, especially the special missions. Wherever it can be completed at. Let's see what I can do in terms of fleet. Looks like I can do a fleet battle. That's nice. Finally, I can contribute something. There's no guarantee I'll be successful. Considering the difficulty mode for this territory battle, but hey, you don't know until you find out, right? So really, they say I can do the battle, but okay, well, I can't go in with just a capital ship. Why do they even give you green light to try it? Because that's not annoying at all. Wow. Okay, so yeah, if there's any chance for my guild to push this Count Dooku's Hangar, great. But if that 17 hours is literal for this phase, because as I recall in the last territory battle, that second phase was only for 1 day. So if that is the case, then we also do need people to focus on this sand dunes at the same time. If there's ever a chance to be able to move into the Petronaki Arena territory. Pushing Count Dooku's Hangar would be great, and we could very well find ourselves just simply behind on this. We probably won't see factory waste by the end of the territory battle, but we do have a chance to still also see Petronaki Arena as well as contested airspace territories. So this is kind of a difficult one to know what to suggest, because objectively and by nature, we want to see ourselves push through all the territories. Of course we do. But we also have to think realistically, too. And it is apparent that with this particular territory battle, Mike Yoda is only able to contribute so much, which isn't anything against the players. It's not anything against them. It's just kind of where we're at. But I know we have players who are very muscled up, so they have all the possible chance to just kind of double up again on this. Hopefully, being able to see that first star victory, and maybe have everyone else kind of keep their focus down over here and see if we can't get our first victory on the sand dunes. Once, like the leaders and officers who really have the muscles to be able to push Count Dooku's Hanger, once they kind of have that start up, then the rest of them, whoever's left, could jump into down here and help push sand dunes along too. But again, participate, get the special missions, the battles. Oops, I keep bouncing out of that. As well as finishing off the platoons. Now it looks like I might be able to, of course, I wasn't hardly able to get a pension the other day. But I could test to see if I have any kind of strength to help with down here. I just need to have a shred of hope or a chance. Excuse me. Okay, this one I have less characters to contribute. I feel like if I utilize my Phoenix Squad in its entirety, I stand a better chance. I could be fooling myself. But this kind of feels more ideal. I'll give it a shot and see what happens. Because running those battles, if there's ever a chance of victory, that pushes us up along closer to that victory star. To be able to push Count Dooku's Hanger. Push us out of it, hopefully. These guys are just really muscled up. I lost my squad leader. And there's no real guarantee I'll be able to see this first phase done. But, I mean, if I can push past this first battle, then that gets us some points into this territory. This droid to calm down. These other droids are coming in waves, is what's happening. Like there's 4 more B2 super battle droids and 40 more B1 battle droids. I mean, I'm just bleeding right through this, trying to. There. If I can somehow get this droid guys modded. Boy, I don't know how they got this Droidicon modded, but damn. I mean, they do have those energy shields in the stories and in the movie. In the shows, there's energy shields do make it a bit of a challenge to take them down. And that mod is definitely backing that concept up. I would be surprised if I see myself get past phase 2. I was practically praying for that first one. I need to address the horde, the hornet's nest. Whoa, hey! Since when the hell do y'all use those? Shut you up. That was just rude. Yeah. That'll be a nice tight squeeze if I can get through this battle. I'm pushing, I'm trying. See what happens. And that's why I'm trying to manually control it too. Ah, dang. Yeah. At that point, those guys were stoned, leveled up, modded up. I mean, these guys are intensely modded up. But I got one battle out of that. Yoda does have features that helps kind of look after the protection of the squad as a support character, but I'm putting him behind Old Ben, who is technically a tank character. I don't know if this formula will be effective enough. I mean, I'm going at this in theory. So I got 8 B2 Super Battle Droids, 67 B1 Battle Droids, Droid to Ka, the IG 100 Magma, and what's that, the HK or BX series, like the supervisor or the squad. Sorry about that, dropped my phone. Ah, dang. That's twice I lost my support leaders. I sure as hell don't need Obi-Wan taunting in this one. He'll break a hip in 2 seconds. Why do we keep going back to him? Ah, dang. Yeah, this did not go as well. Wasn't for a lack of trying, though. Don't know it until you try. You gotta see what you got to offer. So I got a little bit out of that last battle. Not so much with this. I don't have anyone to contribute into the platoons. We just need one member left. We need that, what's her name from the, I think she's from the Night Sisters group. I don't even have her. But we need someone to slot her in. But that would push push for that first rarity a little bit. And let's see what battle I can do. I can't do the special mission. I don't even have General Kenobi yet. I'm still trying to unlock him. So, yeah. I forgot to deploy my fleet. Let's see what we got here. I need squad members who will thoroughly follow Luke. See how this goes. So we got some Geonosis thrown in with battle droids. Yeah, and of course, when you go up a phase, it's gonna get tougher and tougher. Jeez. Well, that was annihilating. Yeah, we really need some players with muscles for these battles. Let me see what I can contribute to the platoons. As far as deployment, I don't see any guild leader or guild officers' orders. So I hope I'm not defying anything, but I want to see if I have anything to push this along. It would help if I had more relic amplified characters, because they bring more power. I mean, that's essentially, if you look at it, this count is this count, and it's being added up. So the more relic amplified characters you have that are powered up, their powers contribute to this count. So that's what makes all the difference. And I'm trying to weigh in pros and cons here, because it would be ideal to see us make it across all the territories. But realistically, given the strength that my guild has for this, it just may not be realistic. And if that's the case, then we don't want to be giving up on what we've accomplished on this Southern Territory section, going from the sand dunes on to Petronaki Arena. We have a chance to push on that Southern Territory too. Fleet is kind of self-explanatory, except for that one special mission. Tell me I can join in on that, and all I have to offer is a capital ship. How is that contributable? How is that a chance for me to participate in that one? That made no sense. They shouldn't have. I don't know why they greenlit me for this. If you got a great deal of power based on the character's build-up, then yeah, I would say push Count Dooku's Hangar. If you're a player who's still on a build-up process, focus on that sand dunes. And in a scenario like this, but for either my guild or your guild, if you're in a different, someone who's in a different guild who has seen a scenario like this, I would have your officers or whoever your strongest players are maybe push in the territory that's kind of delayed in progressing. See if you can at least score just this one star, and then have the rest focus on that other, help focus on the other Southern Territory, or on the other territory. Just enough for that one star, because then when you come to the end of your time frame for that phase to end, at least you'll know you are progressing. But you also don't want to neglect what you've already progressed in also. You don't want to neglect this either. So split the difference is probably about the best suggestion I can make on this. Just enough to be able to see and know that you are going to see the next territory at the next phase. The more territories you open up, the more the rewards will come in at the end of the whole ordeal. So you want to try to push as much as possible, but you also got to look at this realistically, and you also need to make sure you're not neglecting other territories that stand their chance. So that would be my recommendation. Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, Guild, Territory Battles, Geonosis, Republic Outfits, Day 3, Phase 2. Subscribe to the channel, like the videos, comments, questions, suggestions down below, and thank you for following. May the Force be with you.